Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome back to episode 23 of Civilization 6 as Rome. We've just pieced out with Japan after taking Nagoya. We've got a few units that we'd like to upgrade, which is going to take us a little bit of time because we desperately need the money for that. And then we're going to start marching off to the west in the hopes that we can get to Mbanza Congo in a decent amount of time. I haven't had a look at great people for a while. We could get another great general. We could get a great merchant. One economic policy slot in any government. That wouldn't be a bad thing, actually. We could get a great scientist. Gain 500 science on standard speed for each natural wonder tile here or adjacent. Not sure how useful that is. Yeah, I think we actually go and grab that great merchant. Getting that extra policy slot would be really good. That'll give us some more money. Not too sure what's going on because the camera doesn't always point to what you want to see.
The release of atom power has changed everything except our way of thinking. The solution to this problem lies in the heart of mankind. If only I had known.
Anyway, we've got another wildcard policy that we can pick up here. 4 great scientist points per turn. Yes, let's go and get that. Let's confirm that policy. Now then, we do need to use that great merchant, but I just want to have a look around here first and see what we've got going on. So you've got some more units there. That's fine. We have to choose a new civic, though, of course. We could just start going through into... Professional sports isn't a bad idea. We can get stadiums. That'd certainly solve a lot of the amenity problems, so let's go and work on that one. Choosing our production in Athens, we have ourselves an archaeologist here. Let us go and... housing is becoming an issue, definitely. So let's go and get a neighbourhood. What do we want to replace? Well, I can put it there. We get six amenities. Or six housing. Now then, more barbarians down here. We do have a unit that's heading there, though. So you get there as quick as you can. We've got our archaeologist. Got to be careful where we send you, then. So you can come up to this tile there and excavate artifacts. We've got our great merchant, which I think we can... Must be on a completed commercial hub. Okay. So that gives us an extra policy slot. Get to choose artifact. Let's get a barbarian one because there'll be lots of those around. Now then, how do you get the theming bonuses? I can't remember. Artifacts of the same era from different civilizations. So we want to try and get a Greek one if we can. So what have we got? We've got ancient. So if we can get an ancient Greek one, we'll see what we can find. So now we've got another policy slot as well. 4 gold from each research lab, military academy and power plant. Or 100 gold yield from commercial hub district buildings. We don't have many research labs, military academies and power plants yet. So I think for the time being we run with this one. So we're currently only on 75 gold. Oh, I actually lost one, didn't I? No, 1 gold from each of your envoys. No, fair enough. Seems like we lost a lot of gold at some point. So we filled that up to 178 gold per turn again, which is nice. So let's go ahead and this unit here, we will upgrade you. 320. Very nice. It's only the reason that was cheaper is that was only a single machine gun. If you upgrade a core, it costs you like double. If you upgrade an army, it costs you triple. So let's try and get as many of these guns upgraded as we can. Can't afford to get this one yet. You are going to skip turn. And then what we are going to do is any of the units that are already upgraded, we will just start to move them manually. So you're going to skip turn. You guys can start to move up. It's a little bit tricky because, again, we've got so much stuff in the way. We can't really get anywhere. Yep, you're just going to have to skip the turn. Now then, this general, how useful are you? Movement and combat strength to Renaissance and Industrial era units. Now then, where do our machine guns come into all of that? Machine guns are atomic era, so it's not counting towards our machine guns. It is counting to... No, it's not even counting towards our artillery. So as a great general, you are completely useless. Can we not retire you? Because we've already skipped your turn. We will wake you up. Gain 1 envoy. Well, I guess we just retire you. And just gain an envoy then. Because you're not really any use for anything else. City-states. So, let us go to Brussels. And we'll start working towards getting some more production. Another barbarian camp. Yes, let us keep clearing them. Just trying to reveal all of the coast. What have we got here? We'll let you heal up. You need 1 more turn for that. And we can go on to the next turn quite safely now. So, literally, this is just going to be us trying to find the quickest, easiest path over to the west, which might take some time. And that's it. That's mostly the coast uncovered there. Oh, there was already a builder in there, and I hadn't even flipping noticed. That's dumb of me. That rice is within range. You should go ahead and connect that up. Are you working that rice, or is that another city? You should probably be working that one. Lock that in. It's a much better one. But you have completed the builder, nonetheless. So, go ahead and get the bank. We're going to need a lot of money for upgrading units. So, speaking of units, let's try and shuffle everything forwards that we can. Anything that is an upgraded unit, we want to start moving towards the front. That is not you, however. It includes you, and it includes you. You need to be linked with that. You have the medic ability. You can't upgrade on this turn, unfortunately. You can skip a turn. Again, this is another reason why you probably want to consider creating corps and armies, because you have a lot less to move around then. There is another one up here. Hopefully there's no barbarian camps around and we can deal with that. We still have this great engineer who I can't remember what he does. 480 production towards a wonder. Was there a specific wonder that I wanted to build? Rome's about to finish its research lab, so after that we'll have a look. We can go and finish off that scout as well. You can go down here and finish off this camp. It's all additional money. So let's just get you to skip the turn. Hopefully on the next one I'll remember what I'm doing.
Under the white cliff's battlemented crown, hushed to a depth of more than Sabbath peace.
I thought that looked like it was a wonder there. So culture and gold from the White Cliffs of Dover. Doesn't look much like the White Cliffs of Dover. I've actually seen them. So let's go on to the next turn. So we need to try and get all of our units through this gap while Rhodes and Sparta's borders aren't blocking the way. So the more units we can get through, the better. I'm tempted soon to just put these guys on auto-explore now. Choose a production at Rome. So is there a wonder here that we want to build? The Great Library is worthless at this point. Oxford University would give us plus 20 science in the city. And 2 randomly chosen free technologies when completed. 1,450 production. It's quite a lot. But what else are we going to go for? Have we got anywhere we can build it? There's only 1 tile we could build that on. Actually, no, we could do it if we bought one of these ones, so that's what we'll do. Otherwise, we'll have to get rid of the rice, which I'm not too keen on. So we'll go ahead and pop you. That knocks it down to 29 turns. London. We could get that zoo. You don't really have an amenities problem. You do have a problem with building most things, so let's go ahead and get the stock exchange. It'll take a while. Your production's not great. You can get a university. Still got more barbarians around. You're going to repair the market. Might as well repair all of the buildings first, because they will be quicker. So, we have enough money to upgrade you now. Let's start moving in with all of these units. Once again, we're in a terrible position because of all of the poor terrain that's around. Definitely want to try and move all of our best units forwards. Let's kill you off. Again, another camp. They're just respawning so quickly. We'll have a little bit of a look around. There might even be more stuff. I mean, we haven't actually uncovered the map down here at all. We can purchase with faith, apparently. We can purchase an apostle. Not too sure we need one. You guys are just going to have to skip a turn, because I can't really get you anywhere. I mean, again, I guess I could just click where I want to go and hope that the AI can sort out all the pathing for me, but I'm not terribly convinced that that's going to work. So you just skip a turn. It's just because we've got this nasty little bottleneck to go through. And, yeah, if we could get some machine guns, we could put them all together. I don't want to just merge high-level units, though. I prefer to merge a high experience unit with a low experience unit. So you're going to go ahead and build the food, build that on the rice. You're going to go ahead and lift this artifact, which is going to be classical era, unfortunately. Well, let's go classical barbarians. So unfortunately, we're not going to get the theming bonus that we need. We can go. There's still a few more we can get. There's quite a few of these antiquities sites around. I mean, if you look, they're actually all over the map. So it's just the museums that we're a little bit short of. Well, he's denouncing me. That's fine. I'm coming for him anyway, so that doesn't really matter. And then we still have to get some ships built.
Benjamin Franklin may have discovered electricity, but it was the man who invented the meter who made the money.
So we can now get power plants. We can also build submarines, and submarines can bombard cities as well. Computers doesn't really give us anything, but all tourism yields are doubled. Let's get flight. I can't see us really using it in this campaign, but we'll pick it up anyway. I'm just going to go ahead and put auto-explore on this scout now. Let me choose the production here first. Londonham. Are you building more traders for us? You should probably carry on doing that if you are. But you do have a trader here. We could probably get more gold if we went to... Let's go to... Sparta would give us more. Namadol does give us more culture though, so let's carry on going there. That is not a bad idea. Now then, these units, how much can we move? Not much at all, unfortunately. It's like a tile at a time. It's very, very slow and very, very frustrating. You can't move there because there's a unit in your way as well. So that does cause a problem. You are our most upgraded unit, so you want to go over there and start moving in behind with these guys as well. Can we pop you a second time? You have 2 charges. Congolese settler over here. Hopefully there's a barbarian there that'll grab you. Gustav, where are you? You are over in Rome. Apparently you do have a second charge. We'll pop you again. It's down to 14 turns now. So we may actually get that one. We'll skip a turn with you. I'm just going to have to skip turns here because there's nothing else we can do really. As annoying as that is. And I guess we could go over here and get the plantation. Although we could have just used this guy, I suppose. You can go and get the plantation. And you've got one more use. I don't really want to head over towards that barbarian camp. That seems like it's a little bit of a risk. So let's move you up here. And you've decided to go in that direction. So I suppose I should have just gone after that barbarian camp. Do I have any units down here that could help rid me of that? We do have a musketman here. But you're heading down to deal with these guys, I suppose. And you're just going to sort of scout to the south a little bit. Another barbarian camp we can clear. Still got plenty of things to repair down here. No doubt another camp will spawn almost imminently. Probably need to get that guy healed up. Still got a unit that needs orders. Yeah, I guess you can auto-explore as well. And we have pretty much uncovered the coast. You're going to have to skip your turn. Nowhere for you to go. Yep, you can build a farm there. So just try and get some food going in Antium. And on to the next turn. But yeah, there's quite a lot of antiquity sites around that we could potentially dig up. Something is shooting at something somewhere. Just not too sure what and where. Just trying to wait for that troll city when it appears. Musketman versus swordsman. Should still be an easy win. We do get ourselves a promotion on our spy. So let's go ahead and give you that. If caught on a mission, they have a much higher chance of escape. Yeah, let's go for that. So we managed to siphon the gold. Housing problems everywhere. Not really a big issue. More stuff that you still need to repair. You need to repair your temple. For 2 turns, you might as well go for it. And again, just keep moving these units through, I suppose. So let's click where we actually want to go. Let's say we want to go over to this tile. And see sort of how quickly we can get over in this direction. So you sort of all want to come over here really, and then we'll start moving the rest of these guys up sort of a bit at a time. It's just trying to just get everything out of the way, which is the problem. So skip your turn. You are still looking down here. There's bound to be more barbarians around, so why not? You're going to have to skip. So yeah, this would be so much easier if we just sort of combined all of these guys together. There's a wheat tile there that we still don't have yet. We could quite easily afford to buy that. And get you down and build a farm on that. And I guess we could go more farms, or we could go up to London and try and get some production. There is a hill up there. We could go ahead and get a mine on the hill. Get a little bit of extra production going. Unit needs orders. Oh, would you look at that? There's another barbarian camp spawned. It's like they just constantly respawn. Archaeologist, you are heading over to there. And on to the next turn we go. Still hearing lots of stuff moving around. Hopefully we'll be able to start work on our ships soon. If we can deal with Spain just using the ships, then we can once we get our units over towards Japan's capital and Congo's capital, they're right next to each other, so that shouldn't really be a problem getting both of those. So again, choosing production. So right, can we start? Well, we want to get the workshop first. Because building our ships will take forever. Yeah, 19 turns for a submarine. So let's try and get it. We've got an industrial zone. Let's get a workshop. Let's get a factory. Let's get a power plant. We might even end up buying some. We've done most of our upgrades, to be honest. In fact, all of our field cannons are upgraded. So that is good. Unit needs orders. No barbarian camp yet. Now you guys all need to move forwards. I know I've already given a lot of these guys orders to move up. But we need to just do some more so we can actually get people forwards. Otherwise we're going to be stuck here at the back forever. Got a musketman somewhere that we can upgrade. Might as well do it. You're going to skip your turn. And all of you guys are going to skip. I might not even need to get more machine guns out. We might be able to do it with what we've got. We probably will. As long as we can keep the 2 artillery safe, we should be okay. You're going to go and excavate that. And this one is classical. Let's go for Leventa. So we don't have a theming bonus here because we've got ancient. Oh, I thought we had. I thought it said it was classical. Leventa. Does it say who these belong to? These are barbarians. So it's because I've got 2 barbarians. I'm sure they said classical. Oh well, we can sort that out. We've got another museum in Knossos, so what we need to do in Knossos is get ourselves another... Oh, we're working on the archaeologist in Knossos, so that's fine. You guys are the ones I just upgraded, so that's alright. We've got another camp down here near Rome, again, that we're going to have to deal with. So we might have to build a unit in Cumae or something to deal with that. Very, very annoying. But there again, it's all free gold, it's free XP. 45 gold every time you clear one of these barbarian camps. It's not really something you can grumble about, I suppose.
If winning isn't everything, why do they keep score?
Well, at least now we can get stadiums and the Estado de Maracana, which would give us a lot of extra culture and amenities. Don't think we need to change our policies there. However, I am going to end the video because I've gone over my usual 20-minute mark that I aim for. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Civilization 6 as Rome. I'll see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.